Welcome, it's King Lizzard on Xbox One with Forza Horizon 2 PvP or multiplayer. So this is the San Martin Championship and I'm in the Lamborghini Urus, one of my favourite off-road vehicles in this game. Really reliable vehicle this online, finding it pretty handy, pretty fast. Not the fastest vehicle, but it's consistent, and I find that helps me. Quite a few times I've won championships in this particular vehicle. So I thought I'd take this beastie for a spin today, see how we get on. Ooh, that was close. This guy next to me in, I think that's a Bentley Continental GT, he seems to have taken a liking to me for some reason. You're not my type, leave me alone. He screwed that up a treat, trying to cheat. So he missed the checkpoint. Merry Christmas. So on we go. I just wish that people would just race online. Yes, it's okay to have a bit of a laugh occasionally, have a bit of a slam around with your friends, or when you decide to do that kind of a race. But it's quite annoying when you just want to get online and just race, and race the best race you can get and race fairly and overtake other cars. And this guy here in the Cuda is having a go at me now. Put me in the wall, is tapping, so that's put me down into third place at the moment. Respectable still, I can live with that. And you see this thing is slowly reeling this guy in, and it's pretty solid drive. So if you're interested in my tune, you can find it under my gamer tag on Xbox Live, which is King Lizzard. So feel free to help yourself to this tune. It's actually a pretty good tune, not being big-headed. That guy came a cropper there. A bit of an accident. Hug that wall nice and tight, make sure we get into that checkpoint. So, but this vehicle is pretty solid. There's not a whole lot of slide from this vehicle if you drive it correctly. It'll, it will, what's the word? Look after you, if you look after it, shall we say. So straight through the two cars there. Managed to squeeze through that one, bit of a cheeky move. And we're 92% into this first race of the San Martin Championship. So far in second place, which is respectable. I can live with that. And am I going to pull in the second place? Yes, excellent. So that's a second place to start with. Okay, so race number 2. Let's see what this Lamborghini Urus can do here. Quite a way back in the grid there, a little bit of banging around. There's my friend in the Bentley there. Hopefully he's not going to repeat the first race. I don't think that was deliberate. I think that was just car handling that did that. Unfortunately I slammed my friend into the wall, not intentionally. Couldn't go anywhere else, unfortunately. So currently in 4th. Let's see what this Urus can do to pull me back into the game. Absolutely flooring it at this point, trying to get the most I can out of this beast. But it really is really nice 4x4 vehicle, this one. I did do a series race in the Jeep as well, so I'll stick that on at some point too. Didn't do too bad in that. A little bit earlier, I've just got to edit her up and get her online. I've got the voiceovers on obviously because I'm doing this live just like I was with the Jeep, so you have to forgive me if I make the odd mistake, because talking and driving is not the easiest thing to do. Do be wary of checkpoints in this game, as I've said before, I've said many times. Do make sure that you go through the checkpoint as furthest apart from the checkpoints as you can. Don't try and cross over the checkpoint. Even though you hit it quite a lot of the time, it will actually tell you didn't sometimes. That guy unnecessarily giving me a bit of a ramming there, which has made me kind of tap that guy in the other car unintentionally. So he squeezed into 4th again. This guy not got the grip on the corners like my Urus, so taking 3rd place now, thank you very much. Catching up on 2nd here. Can I take 2nd? Nice tight corner, drifter through. Oh, not quite enough. Oh, avoid that. Oh, luckily that broke. I thought that was one of the solid ones. Go for that. So we're into 91%. I've managed to squeeze another second. At the moment, obviously anything can happen on the straight. There may be vehicles faster than me, but I've bagged it. Excellent. Okay, so highway street race. Lamborghini Urus. So far 2 second places in this championship for San Martin. What can I do in the third race? Got some kind of, I think that's a Ferrari in front there, some flavour. There's my friend in his Bentley GT again, doing his usual tricks. Getting forced a bit wide here, slipping back into 5th, 6th at the moment. Bit of argy-bargy going on there. Oh, he's had a crash head-on with that car. That's me in 3rd now. Excellent. Nice bit of overtake there. That Bentley may be fast, but it's not got the handling this Urus has. So in we go. Nice. Need to slow down a little bit more for that. Oh, that was close. I nearly came across with them. Trying not to tap that guy in the rear. I don't want him to think that I'm getting over friendly. Back off a little bit. And the great thing obviously is about getting in front is you're not in the middle of the pack and you're not in all that kind of crash bang wallop that goes on in there all the bloody time. So it's nice to be out in front, away from all that mess behind. Then you've got more of a chance of getting a proper race out of this game. Oh, clip the aftermath there of what those guys left behind for me. Still in 3rd. I've got 58% through the race here. Oh, there's a rally fighter there. Getting over friendly. What the fuck? Forgive my language. What an a-hole. It's put me over the edge of the circuit. That's something that happens a lot on this particular circuit. It's happened to me like 4 or 5 times now. I normally try and stay on the right side when I remember, but obviously I give people the benefit of the doubt and try to have a race without thinking people are going to cheat and push me over the side. So that has cost me big. So I'm back in 7th now. Not such a good thing for me in the championship, obviously. Now remember, the championship isn't just about race placings, it's about XP. So do make sure that you're trying to get your speed XPs, your drafting, your overtaking, your drifting. All of it counts in the championship. And you can actually win championships, and I have many times, by consistently coming in 3rd or 4th and having high XPs. So I'm back in 7th now. I didn't really see where that guy overtook me there. He probably did, I just didn't see it. I was too busy trying to control the car. I had a little bit of a hiccup there. So that was a 7th place. No, 6th place, my apologies. It did update. That's why I didn't see the guy overtake me. So, final round is a king. So basically a king is all about getting the king title and keeping it. I was fortunate enough not to have the king title this time. I've been fortunate enough quite a few times in the past to get it. And I managed to get that guy because I saw him boxing himself in. See how long I can keep this for. Now this car isn't the fastest in the world, so I suspect I'm going to get caught pretty quick. Oh, he hit the plane instead of me. I'll take that. All for charity. Slip through here. Oh, that was close. Nice power slide through. Oh, I tried to slow it down just to avoid those guys, but they got me. Got me into 2nd place so far. Oh, I can't go around there. I always forget that. Stupid boy. Okay, let's try and mangle this guy. Yes, that'll do nicely. Now I've got to get out of here, which is the hard part, because I don't have the speed. At least some of these other guys will have all the acceleration. I mean, it's got the top end speed, it's just not fast getting off the line. Well, not as fast as a lot of the other vehicles in this particular race anyway. So this has put me on top again. Oh, that did the trick. Cheeky monkey. So I managed to avoid those guys with a heavy bit of braking and handbrake there. I'm going to brake it around this plane. just to give me some obstacles, put some planes in their way. Oh, I keep it, I keep it. Oh, I'm going to lose that. I got myself first on that at the moment. So I'm going to track down that king, try and get this guy up ahead. Sneak in, if I can just slow down just... Oh, too much. Too much. I nearly had him. If I'd been that a little bit quicker, if I hadn't have braked, I probably would have got him. Oh, just gone through the king. Try and get around that guy. Oh, the guy's put me in the vehicle. There's actually a king behind me. I'm going to keep going for this guy. Oh, I missed him. Damn it, that was close. I'm still in first place at the moment here. But kings generally last about, I think they're 5 minutes, these things. So plenty of, probably plenty of time to go at the moment. Oh, sorry buddy, I'm going to do that. It's not the quickest in terms of turning circle, this car. So if you want to do a real fast manoeuvre, it can be a bit slow. But it is, the good thing is it's quite stable, so if you put it into a skid, it generally won't spin out into a 360 or anything. It generally will, you know, do a reasonable kind of drift. It's just heavy, so obviously getting off the mark again is pretty difficult. Managed to steal that king again. Drop into second, I just managed to squeeze myself back into first again. Let's see how long we can keep this. Always get as far away as possible from the other vehicles. Always keep it nice and tight to the obstacles. Can backfire on you sometimes because obviously you can be too tight and end up hitting things. Yep, they're going to get me there. That power slide cost me. So I'm in first still at the moment. See if I can cut this guy off at the edge. Yeah, I've got that rally fighter. Just had that bit more speed than him. Oh, shizer. Straight into the cargo. I'm going to lose this, I think. Got to be smart here. No, gone. Knew that was going to happen. Couldn't really get out of that. That guy in the Lancia there managed to steal it. Oh no, he didn't. The guy in the rally fighter stole it. I still first place. Very much, thank you. So, thanks for watching. I'll be back again soon with some more online PvP and Forza Horizon 2. Take care. Keep watching.